Hello there everyone, this is another custom showcase. This is of Kanan, if that's how you pronounce his name, I believe that's correct, from the Star Wars Rebels. This figure kind of sparked my interest in making, because I watched Season 1 of Rebels. I have the whole season on DVD, and I just got through it, and I was inspired to make this figure. So I went ahead and gave it a try. The green on his armor didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but I think it looks cool enough. There's definitely some different things going on here that I kind of haven't tried before. So starting out with his legs, nothing done, because I really like the look of the printing. His boots are the same color as his legs, so there was no painting or any armor or metal placing down here to do. The leg printing looked great. I didn't try to copy whatever he had going on over here. I think it's where he has his holster. I didn't want to try and copy that because I knew I wouldn't be able to do it, and then I wouldn't be able to move his legs. And I like the idea of being able to move and pose the figure however I choose. So maybe I'll get a shot of him in the Ghost. Who knows? So yeah, moving on. Up top here, there is a oversized fabric belt with some pretty big pouches all the way across. Definitely two smaller ones on the inside and one big one on the outside on each. And then a gap in the middle. I was going to put a belt there, but I didn't really feel like I needed to, because they're kind of always there. He can't necessarily take them off. And on this figure, there wasn't necessarily a clasp there, so I figured wouldn't go with it. On this arm, nothing, because this is the arm that doesn't have any armor or anything. So back to the front here, I gave him a bandolier going all the way across, which is housing two thermal detonators, because I didn't have anywhere else to put him on this figure. So I really wanted to give him somewhere he could reach him in the middle and right off, because he doesn't always use his lightsaber. He usually just uses well, at least in the beginning of it, he doesn't necessarily use his lightsaber a lot. So he kind of favors his blaster. So I wanted to give him some thermal detonators, that way he wouldn't have to always rely on it, he'd have something with a bigger punch. So we're going to move on to this arm here. Here we have a oversized wrist guard, a bicep pad, and a shoulder pad. Done in a brighter green than his original armor, but I think it definitely looks good, and it definitely really captures this figure perfect. So moving on to the back. Nothing else really going on except for a Batha tank back here, because he has two thermal detonators on his chest, so I gave him a Batha tank because I thought that'd look a little better. Then actually, he does actually have a kind of a black hair tie. Because this figure, it was all the same color, and I definitely wanted to give him a hair tie, because, hey, he has a ponytail, and he's a guy, but you're definitely still going to use a hair tie, you're not just going to make it all blend together. So moving on to the weapons, the lightsaber here is just a normal lightsaber with the black accents, because for all of you that have watched Season 1, or really any of Rebels, his lightsaber is in two pieces, at least in Season 1 it is. And he puts it together, but I wouldn't be able to do that unless it was always disassembled. You know, he could have the one part on his back like he usually does and put the other part together that hangs on his belt. But the lightsabers in the Lego world are kind of oversized. And definitely making him one would be a little difficult, because I'd have to get magnets to work, and I'm definitely thinking about doing it, but it will take me a very long time to actually master it. So this is just at the time, his lightsaber, but the black all the way around to kind of give it that, like, this could come apart kind of feel. And then the black around the tip as well. Put that back in his hand. And I also made a blaster for this guy. This kind of mirrors one of my older blaster concepts. This is just a normal battle rifle, the top scope taken off, the front sight, and the butt of it, the extender piece off the back here. To kind of slim it down, I wasn't going to cut the front off, because then I might as well just give him a pistol. And he definitely has a normal size blaster, so that's cool. It's cut down a little bit, and it definitely keeps up with the figure. So guys, thank you very much for watching. There's one more coming out. The next one is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I cannot wait to show you guys that figure. I have been working so hard on it, you have no idea. And I cannot wait to show you, but thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in that one.